Hello and welcome to Klutzy Leaves. Today I want to report you a little bit about Yogyakarta, which is a very big city but quite nice. I went to an active volcano and into a cave, which was beautiful, you will see. If you want to see more about Indonesia, get yourself a subscription. There will be more coming for sure. First of all, I'm going to show you the really crazy traffic around here. There's pretty much anything on the road. In the end, you can see a very nice bus stop, lots of skulls on there. It was quite nice. But let me take you to my excursions. First of all, I went into a really beautiful cave. Well, we got some helmets on and some safety equipment, and then we were attached to a rope and being released down quite slowly and easy, and had a nice ride. But yeah, finally we arrived down there. Yeah, then we had to walk through that cave. Well, down at the cave, it was pretty muddy and quite a lot of rocks, so I was happy to not fall this time. But in the end, we made it through and reached this very beautiful spot here. Beautiful area with this hole in the top, and it was quite nice. The sun was shining in, and people lined up for the optimized photo, and I was like, nah, I don't want to line up. So I walked a little bit further and got quite nice pictures done, as you can see. Yeah, in the end, we walked back and yeah, we found this little bird down there. It was quite interested in people, and at least we weren't snakes, so it was quite safe. One of us took it back to the surface, and I hope it won't fly down again. So we attached the ropes because we had a 30 meters way up again. Yeah, in the end, we were pulled up back from that cave, and there was about 20 people pulling everyone back up. I guess they get quite tired after a while. Next, we had to jump on the back of a truck with our car tire tubes to be driven down to the next creek over like dodgy roads. That was quite interesting. But there we unloaded and went for a nice tube swim onto the creek nearby. That was really nice. But we went straight into a cave, a beautiful cave with lots of beds inside. But after a while, I decided like, oh, well, I don't want to sit on this tire anymore, and took my swimming vest off and jumped into the water. My guide was absolutely shocked, and I explained, it's like, don't worry, I can swim. And yeah, so I drifted next to his tire, and that was quite nice. Our next excursion went into a different creek, and we were like floating along a beautiful gorge with lots of waterfalls on the sides. And well, I asked him, like, how long is that going to take? He said, oh, that's about 1 kilometer. So drifting on a creek, 1 kilometer long, it takes quite a while. He said, oh, about an hour or so. So yeah, then we went past a few beautiful waterfalls, and I was like, I could get myself into them. And he's like, oh yeah, well, you can do that. So I got my head under the waterfall, and it was quite nice. And I'm not sure if that's Little Creek, so if that's just the rest water from rice fields. I don't want to think about it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, next day I went to the volcano, and that was a really nice experience. I mean, we went to this protection rooms first, which were underground and well, quite empty, but good experience. And further went to a lookout onto that volcano. As you can see nothing. It was dark, but that was beautiful. I mean, there was lava flowing out of this volcano, and there was some big lava rocks flying really far out to the bottom of the volcano. That was quite interesting, and I wouldn't go close to that. Well, next day I took a flight back to Bali, and and I had this really nice service. I mean, due to my long legs, they removed one of the seats, and well, I had a lot of space. It was quite nice. On Bali, I had this very curious traffic again. I mean, see that motorbike load was quite interesting. And of course, we've been in the rain season. There was quite a bit of rain too. And I finally made it to my first room, My first room in Bali was quite nice. I mean, it was quite big, as you can see, and a beautiful bed and nice bathroom. Well, a place I could enjoy myself for a while. Yeah, but of course, I had a construction site next door, as always. I don't know how I managed that, but I'm always having construction sites next door. Well, after that, I went to my old room in Amed, where I spent 7 weeks before. And as you can see, I had this beautiful beach view again and the rain view too. It was the wrong season, I guess. Yeah, and as it is in Indonesia, I rented myself a motorbike because you're not supposed to walk there anyhow. Well, there was some rooms with like really good food, and I really enjoyed myself eating. Yeah, but I had a relaxable time in Amed, and that was quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, normally beaches are filled with tourists, but our beaches were filled with fishing boats. They were leaving at nighttime and coming back in the morning, so never saw any movements. Apart from that, I went snorkeling a couple of times, and you can see I had a turtle sneaking up to me again, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, in the end, I had a real highlight. I mean, you can see the moon shining onto the sea. That was absolutely beautiful. And my last evening, I wanted to go to my favorite Warung Agung, to see Deva playing amazing music again. And he played Smells Like Teen Spirit for me last time.
When the night is gone, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, that was a really nice last evening. And next day, I had to leave Amet again and had to take out all my luggage, 42 kilos from the second floor down the stairs. That was quite challenging. And after that, we went back to the airport. And as you can see on the streets of Bali, it's like absolutely crazy. Motorbikes overtaking you left hand side, right hand side. There's trucks going 40 Ks, and yeah, well, we made it. And on the way, I picked up my new created T-shirts, the Shrodi Gate and Klutzy Leaves. In the end, my way led me to Labuan Bajo on Flores Island, where well, I wanted to go diving and I wanted to see the Komodo dragons, which quite interested me. Yeah, Labuan Bajo and the surroundings there will be shown in my next video. I mean, you can hit the subscribe button to stay updated and leave me a thumb up. That would be quite nice. Enjoy yourself. Bye bye.